Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody had a good last 2 weeks, especially in these unprecedented times. Hope everybody's staying healthy, healthy and safe is what I was trying to say. Healthy and safe during these times of the unknown and the challenge of the unknown. So um, uh, moving forward, I'm going to be doing these bi-weekly. So I'll be doing another one of these in 2 weeks. And I really want to get out as much market outlook and market information as we can to you guys and to everybody on this call and watching to get you the most accurate and up-to-date information as we are definitely in these challenging times and over-communicating to you guys during this. So let's get started. So get this question still all the time. And it's the number one question that we get as a real estate agent and as a real estate company is, how's the market? And the way that we're talking to people now more than ever is it's day by day, hour by hour. Some of our buyers are buying right now, and some of our sellers are telling us to hold right now, and we're supporting them in that decision while we continue to communicate and keep them aware of what's happening in the market. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this webinar right now. Some of our clients need to sell now, though, and buy now, and we're doing that now with all of the safety protocols that are needed, virtual showings, and every advice that we can provide them to get the job done. But most importantly, we're always asking them, how are they doing? How are you doing during this time? So it's just a question that we're getting all of the time. There's no straight answer to it because it is literally changing day by day and hour by hour. I'm going to show you some of the changes that we're getting into here. Last time I updated you guys about 2 weeks ago, we saw a major drop off in showings. Now I can tell you it is flatlined completely. Now I am broadcasting this from the state of Pennsylvania. Each state is different, whether you're in New Jersey, Florida, or other markets that we service, and wherever you're tuning in from. But Pennsylvania right now is 0 active showings. We have a governor and has gone into major safety protocols with everything that's going on. And there is 0 live showings right now in Pennsylvania. Here's a lot of the details of it, but I'll save that for you and just basically say that no live showings right now are happening in Pennsylvania. But we also know we've got a long way to go still. There's a lot of closed businesses out there, unfortunately. Essential items just unavailable. A lot of people working remotely. Schools are closed and closing constantly. Banks and lenders are starting not to fund loans. Stock market is up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It's crashed essentially. Treasury rates are at 0, and property values are starting to see a hit in what they're doing. And the word recession is here, and we're talking about it on a consistent basis. But the one statement that you heard when we asked about how is the market doing, one of the things that we mentioned there is that buyers are still buying and sellers are still selling, even with the most difficult challenges of not even being able to show a home live to somebody. So I wanted to give you some up to the minute stats. This literally was over the last 7 days in 2 of the major markets that we service right now, in our Philadelphia greater market and then the Lehigh Valley greater market. There's still listings that are coming onto the market. There's still contracts going under contract. Now, if you see here, we'll focus on the Lehigh Valley one, is typically there's a couple hundred new listings that are hitting the market in a given week. There's a couple hundred new homes that are going under contract. So I just wanted to put that into perspective of what's happening here. That yes, business is definitely taking a hit as far as how much active listings are coming on the market, how much inventory is there, and how much pending are going under contract. But the key here is they're still happening, and buyers are still buying and sellers are still selling. And we're going to show you how we're still executing on this as we're dealing with this challenging market. Now, one thing that has happened over the last 2 weeks that's all over the news, and a lot of people are seeing it. And one thing I want to just preach during this whole entire webinar is get your information from an industry expert. These guys, us, DLP Realty, your local community, knowledge source for everything, and not the news. The news can just spin things in whatever agenda that they have, but we're going to bring you the hardcore truth of what's going on out there. And another thing is that each and every single person that's watching this, they all have an individual situation, and it's different depending on what it is. So, but one thing I did want to bring up is just mortgage forbearance and what's going on in the country right now, that 1 in 25 US mortgages are in a forbearance situation. And I want to bring the facts to you of what's going on with this. Right now, the lenders are able to freeze credit, freeze fees, and for 3 months. But what people aren't realizing is that the possibility is going to happen that you're going to have to pay this back in the 4th month. But this is what happens is it comes down to what's called a balloon payment or a lump sum payment, where it's month 1, month 2, month 3, and month 4 of what you were in there. So this is what is happening with these mortgage forbearances, and I wanted to bring that to light for everybody.
Possibility is going to happen.
Another thing that happens is you cannot qualify for a new mortgage by taking this mortgage forbearance, and it's an industry sweeping thing that's happening right now. And I want to bring the facts up to everybody beforehand so that you can talk to us, to talk to the industry experts, to get this information. And the other thing I'm seeing is with landlords, where a lot of tenants, well, I can't say a lot because we've been blessed that we have great tenants and they've been paying on time, but there are some tenants out there that they have to forego or they have forego or they chose to forego some of their rental payments. And what ends up happening is that sometimes that landlord on an individual basis, they'll say, well, I'm going to go into a mortgage forbearance because I'm not getting the income from the renter or the tenant. And now I want to ease myself on that. Just watch yourself. And like I said, talk to us first before really taking action on that, because this could really result in you not being able to evict your tenant or getting back into this situation where this balloon payment comes up and you're not truly foregoing the mortgage. So like I said, reach out to us. There are different situations that we can help you through and different action items that we can take to show you how to either negotiate with that lender during that time or show you different options that you can have with your property. But I can't go over all of them right now because they are really dependent on your individual situation. So I can only just stress to reach out to us during this time to really get the real facts of what's going on. But I wanted to bring this to light of what's going on out there. Another thing that you're seeing a lot in the news is just the lenders are tightening right now from a pre-qualification standpoint. So again, come to us, we'll get you the most recent news on that. But you're also seeing that mortgage rates are fluctuating. They're going, as you can see here, over the last 20 days, they went from about 3.88 on the beginning of April, all the way down to 3.42. And they've been as low as, I think, what, 3.25-ish on average, depending on what your situation is. With the 30-year fixed mortgage. With all of that, the key to that we're seeing right now is interest rates in general, though, are starting to trend down, and we're seeing lots of signs of that. And the long story short of it is that the lenders are starting to catch up with the demand that's out there. And we're going to continue to probably see this trend going down. But again, this is where you can't rely on the news because this does change hour by hour, day by day. And it's always good to get in front of a great lender. We use Dan over at Embrace for all of our residential stuff. But it's also just getting in contact with us so we can, again, formulate the situation to you based on the information here. But a lot of times you'll see this in the news, and I wanted to just bring to light the situation of what's really happening out there to show it to you guys. The great thing, and moving forward, is the changes in the industry has just been truly amazing to see closing still happening, remote notaries forming right now, title companies getting remote notaries and being able to close transactions without even being there. It's just been an amazing thing to see the industry shift and change to help the consumer out during these challenging times. There's been COVID-19 addendums that are put into place to help people get through their transactions, and even appraisals, where a lot of times these lenders are tightening different guidelines that they have. Appraisals are being able to be done virtually and being able to do drive-by appraisals. And the industry just in general has been coming together to solve different things. And now I want to show you guys what we've been doing to solve different issues that we've been faced with. But it all starts with what we're doing right now, over communication, bringing you the facts. And the other thing is just having a true compassion for people, to let you know that we're here for you. We have your back. What would you like us to do for you? Right now, what our sales team is going through is we're not looking to pitch our different programs and do all this. We're looking to see what situation you're in and provide you the solution that you might need for yourself. And our salespeople are so compassionate during this time that it's just a help, a call for help to our community and everybody that we service right now. And that's what has enabled us to not only have the huge positivity that we have going through this just difficult time, not being able to show home, not being able to do this, and to come together to help people out and help everything that's going on. So everybody has decisions that they have to make, whether you're struggling with something, whether you have to sell normally. Everybody has a decision that they need to make when it comes down to selling their home or buying a home. And with us, it's getting on the phone with you, getting to know what your situation is, what do you want your future to be, and then we want to build a solution for you together. And that's the key word here, is together. But we need to know what situation you're in now. We really want to know what your future is going to be, and then we're going to build that solution for you together. So if you haven't heard of DLP Realty, we're actually one of the fastest growing companies, real estate companies in the world, in the country that we're in. We're actually ranked number 8 as far as the fastest growing real estate company. This just came out this year. So really excited and proud of the team with this. We've had many, many, many awards and the thousands of people that we've helped over this time. And one of the proudest ones is just being one of the top workplaces in our local market to truly provide people with a safe and stable income during this time. It's just been a great, great feeling to help all the people during this time. Here's a lot of our happy clients that we've helped sell homes to. And you hear us consistently now on radio and television in our local market here in Pennsylvania. And just the messaging that we're giving out here, you've likely heard us on any of the local stations you've heard. And like I said in the beginning, it all starts with the people and the compassion of people. And it truly is not only with our customers, but also with our team internally here. For us to sell 2,089 homes in last year, it really does come down to the people and the team that we have, that we surround ourselves with every single day. And it's just been great during these last really month to come together as a team, provide more solutions for our clients to help them out during this time. And just the daily huddles that we have, the open communication, the issues that they're bringing to the table, and the problems that we're solving, has just been an amazing, amazing experience over this last month to see. But what are our buyers doing during this time? I mean, there's no open houses. You can't tour a home. So what are we doing to help service them, to help them still give them the future that they're looking to desire? It all comes down to the virtual and what we're doing virtually and the solutions that we've provided. So here's some of our things that we're doing, and I'm going to get into details with these, is we're doing virtual consultations. We're able to meet with them over Zoom, just like I'm doing here right now with this webinar. We're able to get in front of them face-to-face, or it can come down to a simple phone call with getting on the phone with them and really just running through where they're at right now, what they're looking to do in the future. Virtual tours, I have some really cool things to show you on the virtual tours that we're doing right here. And then really just giving them the up-to-the-minute advice on the constant changes that we're looking at right now during this challenging time. But here's one of the things that we're educating them on is the impact of the monthly housing payments historically. So even though rates, the news is portraying that they're fluctuating so greatly, but if you really look at this historically, it's still an incredible time to buy. It's still an incredible time to get into a lower payment just based on what these interest rates have been doing historically and what you're seeing out there in the market. So we're walking our clients not only on what's going on to this day and what this minute is looking like, but also what is happening historically here. All of that we're packaging together, getting all the information they need, touring homes virtually, and we're going to get into detail on that. But we're providing them confidence. And this is one of our programs and one of our solutions that we've come up with is what's called our 2-year love it or leave it guarantee. That if you buy a home with DLP Realty and we help you out and you're just not 100% satisfied, we'll either buy that home back from you or sell it for free. So it really provides that level of comfort, that ultimate level of comfort, to know that, hey, no matter what situation that I'm getting into, whatever that future might not be or might have unknowns to it, we can still provide a true comfort level to them for it. So it's just something that we have a strong passion for. Here's just an example of one of our agents walking, actually taking a tour of a home with them, walking them through it. The seller is actually on the other side of this camera, because we're actually not able to go into a home physically. So sellers are actually taking their cell phones. We're jumping on a Zoom call with them. We're jumping on a FaceTime with them, and they're literally just walking through the home, and they're showing the home to us, so that we can provide insight. And then also we're getting the buyer on the phone, or buyer on the call as well, or on the FaceTime, I should say. And then they're walking through and asking their questions that they have with it. So the transparency that we're bringing to these situations is just absolutely incredible in these times of need. These are some of our examples of some of our 3D imaging that we're doing, some virtual tours, Matterport cameras, but really be able to jump in, go on your computer, and look at a home at the comfort. I mean, it could be 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and you could just be browsing, looking at homes through a virtual lens, and it almost seems like you're there. I mean, the image quality on these cameras is just absolutely spectacular. But one of the most challenging things we've dealt with recently, at least in the state of Pennsylvania, is not being able to even take photos of homes right now from a real estate agent perspective. So what we've actually done is we've had some fun with it, and involved our sellers. Our sellers are actually assisting us with taking photos of home, doing virtual walkthroughs, and actually getting the information that we need during our challenging time. So we've had this challenge that we can't actually go out there and take photos of homes. So we've actually enlisted our sellers to help us. And you can actually go to this website, dlprealty.com/tour. You can actually watch me walk through my own house. Actually had my wife help me out, and do a quick tour and just show our clients how we can make it fun, make it engaging, and help people out there that are looking to buy and sell still. Here's some of our infographics just to show them all the instructions that we have. And hey, if they want to jump on their iPhone, jump on Google, their Android, jump on Zoom, jump on FaceTime on their own Mac, whatever it may be, we can provide them the way to get things done. With all of that, we also have what's called our Coming Soon program, because we understand that during these challenging times, you might not want to put your house on the market, but you at least want to explore. You want to explore what the buyers think about your property, what the buyers are thinking of your home. And this is just a great way to take advantage of that, is through our Coming Soon program, where you can sell your home as is. We can provide you qualified buyers right away. And really there's no risk to anything, because you are in control over it all, where we can provide you the buyers, we can provide you everything, but you're still in control over it. We're not doing any showings of your home, and we're just helping you showcase your house to the buyers that are out there, whether they're internal with us or whether they're external with other people. So it's just a great way to take the risk off of anything that you might be concerned about. And then really, when we talk about risk, to really just bring it all together, is we have a no risk, no home sale guarantee. That if for whatever reason you're just not 100% satisfied with our services, or your situation just completely changes, because again, things are just changing minute by minute, day by day, hour by hour. And we understand that your situation just might change all of a sudden. No problem. Hey, we can cancel a listing at any time, no cost to you, and give you, again, that ultimate comfort level to provide you the control and everything. And a lot of times right now, people, they find their dream home. They find that home that they want to move forward with, whether it's online, or it has to be online right now, at least in Pennsylvania. And they realize that they don't know what to do. They're stuck because it's overwhelming. They realize that, hey, I can't buy this other home, or I'm not in that position where I can buy I can't have 2 mortgage payments, taxes on 2 properties, 2 utility bills. It's just not possible. They don't know where to start. It's what we call the catch-22 of real estate. And I'm going to show you a couple of different programs that we have to alleviate that. One is what's called our trade up program. Trade to this home and we will buy yours. You're going to see it on all of our for sale signs. You can see the rider down here below. It says trade up to this home, we will buy yours. That's on all of our for sale properties. And what that means is that we can actually give you a guaranteed offer on your home in order for you to buy one of our listings. So it's an incredible way to get you a guaranteed offer on your home to free you up and be able to purchase that dream home of yours. The other, it's not even a catch, the other advantage to this program is that when you're listed with us, listed with DLP, any buyer that's walking into your home, and you have to realize that over 65% of the buyers that are out there, they have a home to sell. About 35% of people out there are first-time home buyers, but most people have another home that they need to sell in order to buy yours. So what we have the ability to do is actually give them an offer on their home in order for them to purchase your home. So what it essentially does is opens you up to the whole entire market, provides you a way to not have to worry about home sale contingencies in any market that we're in, whether it's a challenging market or just a normal market. It provides you that certainty in that way to really move forward with another purchase that you're looking to do. Another one is what's called our guarantee sale program. We've been running this program for 10 plus years. It's one that really put us on the map and really what sellers and buyers are asking about all the time because they see the huge advantage of it. And our simple message to this is if we don't sell your home in 34 days, we will buy it. And that 34 days, that can either be 34 days or it can be extended depending on what your situation is. We're always guiding you through that because obviously we're building a solution together during this time. And really the steps to it is we just go out there, evaluate your home, give you the option of the guaranteed sale program. It's an option and it always is. And we list your home and we find you your home. But the beautiful thing with this is this avoids the catch-22 to know that you have an offer from us, a guaranteed offer from us to move forward with the purchase of your home. And also knowing that that seller on the other end of the transaction doesn't have to worry about a home sale contingency because there's always a fallback plan. There's something that we can provide you a level of comfort with moving forward. Now, I get this question all the time, well, what will we pay? And the short answer is it's really as much that or more than your home is really worth. We're providing you a safety net. We're providing you a guaranteed offer. Our sales rep can go out there and we actually call them success managers. They'll go out there, they can provide you all the options to sell your home and provide you all the numbers that you need. It's full transparency. There's no like hidden catches or anything like that. We show you everything up front. And the amazing results of this really will help you with your catch-22 that you're running into. Another thing that a lot of people are taking advantage of right now and what people are looking into is our immediate buyout program. A lot of iBuyers that are out there, your Open Doors, OfferPads, your Zillows of the world, most of them, if not all of them, have actually stopped buying houses. And one thing that we've always told ourselves is we will never, ever not provide our sellers and our buyers solutions. And one of our solutions that in times of need is our immediate buyout program, where we can buy your home with no commission. We can provide you some money up front to help you with moving costs, moving expenses, help you get where you need to go. There's no showings, especially in this market. You really don't want the showings going on. And ultimately, it actually supercharges your home buying power. So if you're looking to move to another home, to have a cash offer, to have an offer in hand, knowing that we have the flexibility to close on your time in as fast or as little time as you need, or as long as time as you need, we can provide that solution to you guys right away. So with all of these are all just different solutions that we're providing during this time. And every time that we come out or do this over a Zoom call or a virtual meeting, we're 100% transparent. We're bringing all these options to you to sell your home. But again, everybody asks us, well, what do you actually pay with that? I can tell you with all of our offers, on average, our offers are within about 10% of what you would typically get on the open market without going through all the stress, all the hassle of getting your home prepped, getting your home on the market, and then showing it, and then possibly renegotiating during reply to inspections, dealing with the other agents that are involved, dealing with dealing with that buyers. It takes all that stress and really alleviates that immediately for you to get where you need to go. One thing I want to wrap up with is just letting you know what we're going to continue to do. We are going to continue to provide assistance to our community. Our community comes first. We always want to help our people. And obviously our people is our consumers, us, our own families, because these are communities that we're living in. These are communities that we're taking care of. These are things that we care about at 100%. And we're going to continue to control what we can control. There's a lot of things out there that we just can't control. And it feels good to know all the solutions that we're providing for that. We're going to continue to pivot, innovate, provide you the solutions. That's why we have our daily huddles with our team to know what are we dealing with on the front lines that's out there. What are the solutions can we provide to you guys during these trying times, knowing that things are changing hour by hour, day by day. We're not going to speculate. As you heard here, we're not going to speculate. I'm bringing you the facts. I'm bringing you what's going on with the interest rates right now. I'm giving you the forbearance information. I'm giving you all the information that's going on right now. But you didn't hear a lot of speculation because it's tough. We're not here to speculate. We're going to give you what's going on now, but we're also going to make you aware of all the opportunities that are out there that you can have. We're also going to continue to over communicate with you. We're going to continue to do these webinars every 2 weeks. We're going to continue to talk to our clients multiple times a week. We're going to continue to be that source of information and solutions for you. And we're also going to continue to put everyone's safety first. If you saw here, all these virtual meetings, all these things virtually that's happening, as you saw, we might have slowed down a little bit, but we're still executing. We're still making things happen. We're still out there. And why? Because we're providing safety first for everybody. So I'd love for everybody, go on to dlprealty.com/roadmap, go there, download our roadmap, our home seller guide, reach out to us. You can see our phone numbers right there. Reach out to us. If you just need an assistance, if you need more clarification on what's going on in the market, what you're looking to do based on your situation, if you have any questions with that, please reach out to us. It's just something, we're here to help, and we're here to help everybody. So I'll open it up to Q&A, and anything that anybody has to ask, happy to address here. But again, I won't get into individual situations because there's a lot of people watching, and it is individual situations. So I'll answer any and all questions, but please reach out to us, especially if you don't want to ask a question right now. Please reach out to us on an individual basis. Love to help you guys out.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. How do you think the situation we are living in now and all the adjustments businesses are doing to continue operating virtually is going to affect the future of real estate?
So it's a great question. And believe me, I was not prepped for these, but I know these at the bottom of my heart. A lot of people out there, I hear it a lot where it's like, I want to get back to normal. I can't wait till things get back to normal. And I hear that a lot in our industry from other agents outside of our company and just people in general. I can tell you with a fact, it's not going to get back to normal. We're living in the new normal. More virtual meetings are going to happen. Less travel is going to happen with a lot of people. I get it. People are always going to put their family and safety first. It's just how humans are bred. And what people have to realize is that it's not going to be quote unquote normal when it gets back. We're forming the new normal right now. These virtual tours are going to continue to happen. These 3D things are going to continue to happen. We're going to continue to innovate. We're going to continue to help people out virtually. And we're really focused on the new normal. What we're doing right now is going to continue. Now, yes, things are going to happen where, yes, we can actually go out, take photos of homes, get our Matterport cameras back up and running, be able to tour homes. But like open houses and things like that, you're not going to see as many of those anymore. People are going to take caution to the wind. Unemployment's probably going to it's going to be a staggering number. It continues to be. The buyers out there are we're seeing less tire kickers right now. I can tell you that much. We're seeing a lot less tire kickers right now, meaning that people are taking action on things that they can control right now. So, so to answer the question, I don't think we're going to get back to quote unquote normal. We're forming the new normal right now. We're adjusting the things as they're going. Yeah, over the next couple of months, it'll be a little bit rough ride. But that's why these solutions are here that we're providing for people.
Okay, next question. Is it a good time to buy because the interest rates are low?
Yes, but I'll put a caveat to that. It depends on what your situation is. It is a good time to buy. I mean, we're buying right now. We're buying single family homes. We're still buying ourselves. So yes, it is a good time to buy. Great thing about buying now is inventory is low. So you're not going to have as much competition that's out there. And yes, interest rates from an affordability standpoint are incredible. Obviously, you want to talk to us based on your individual situation. But overall, yes, it's still a great time to buy for sure.
For some reason, the questions aren't popping up. Okay, can you still evaluate my house with a virtual tour?
Oh yeah, we do it currently. So one thing, like you saw here, where was it? The one slide with one of our agents. What we were doing here is, I'll show you this. This is actually an example of that. So this is a perfect example. Yes, this was one of our agents. I mean, it takes a little bit longer because we're not there and we're guiding you through the home. And it's funny because sellers are emotional a lot of times, which is a great thing because you're proud and you're prideful of your home. So what you're doing is you're going through and you're giving us every nook and cranny of the home. But yeah, we're guiding you through that. So it's great because with Zoom and different things, you can take your cell phone camera and we'll give you all the instructions, and yeah, you just walk us through. That's actually Shannon actually created these instructions for us. Where is it? These, we can jump on a Zoom call with you or whatever technology is comfortable for you, and you walk us through it. And yes, we'll evaluate it, give you a number. It's not going to be right on the spot, but we'll get it over to our acquisitions team, and then we'll get you a number real quick for your home.
Okay, the next question. If I need to sell my house quickly, what program would you suggest for me?
Well, first off, I mean, I suggest you reach out to us, and we'll definitely sit down and find out what your situation is exactly for that. Obviously, as far as quickness goes, I mean, all of our programs can be quick because we can get you on the market. We can get your home sold. We have buyers that are out there. Like I said, buyers are still buying, sellers are still selling. Has it shifted as far as how we get people through? Yes. But really reach out to us because we'll provide you all the solutions. We can get your home on the open market. Things can move very quickly. I mean, we've had multiple offers on properties that we launched without even people seeing them. We have ways to put them under contract. We have people that are buying homes as is. We have people that are buying homes like quote unquote sight unseen, meaning that they're not there physically, but we've had our seller walk them through with their cell phone camera and be able to answer any and all questions that they have about the property. So like I said, transparency right now is at an all-time high. To answer your question, it really depends on your situation. Obviously, our immediate buyout program, I mean, we can close in as fast as 7 to 10 days and get cash to you very quickly. So again, it really depends on your situation and how quickly you want to sell.
Okay. If I was a first-time home buyer, well, I am a first-time home buyer, is it better to buy now, do you think, than before COVID?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your situation. I mean, it depends. I mean, well, yes, to answer your question, if you have the ability to buy now and you found a home that you like and you want to move forward, yeah, buy now. I mean, the interest rates are incredible. Just like I showed you guys this historical type stuff, and I'm just talking about interest rates. It's still a it's a great time to buy. Inventory might be lower, but if that house is out there, I mean, that's why we walk you through all of your wants and needs, like doing this. Our buyer consultations are so key to this. And yes, it's an incredible time to buy right now. But again, it depends on your situation. What are you looking for in a home? What areas are you looking for? Is that home that you're looking for available? If it is, great. Let's find a way of how to get that, or how to get it. But yeah, it is an incredible time to buy. I mean, we're having closings every single day. We're putting homes under contract every single day. Buyers are still buying, sellers are still selling. Yeah, it is an incredible time to buy still. And as I saw here, I mean, historically, interest rates are still at an all-time low. You can see here, this was 3.45%. If I give you like real-time data, which is this one slide right here, this is literally from today. You can see it. It's actually a little bit lower from 3.45. It's at 3.42. It's still an incredible time to buy historically.
The next question, sorry. What do you think conditions will be like after the pandemic for home buyers?
It's tough to tell right now. The one thing that does worry me is this, the mortgage forbearances. Because if a lot of people, and I get it. I mean, some people, unfortunately, they lost their jobs and they are struggling out there. Maybe they don't have as much relief out there. I feel for them, and I try to support local businesses as much as I can every single day, because I know the struggle they're going through. I mean, everybody's going through just intense struggles right now. So I get it. This is the one thing that does concern me, is these mortgage forbearances, because I mean, if you have 4 months of payments that are then broken down into one balloon payment, that could depreciate values a little bit. But it's something that we don't know. Nobody has a crystal ball on it. But we are seeing that prices will tend to go down. But you have to realize that we're in a market where even if prices go down, interest rates are still incredibly low. You acting upon it now, whether you're buying now on a normal, it's not an investment property, like for say, and you're just like a first-time home buyer, and you're like, well, I really want to wait till the prices drop a little bit lower. Just keep in mind, I mean, the interest rates are so low that a lot of times that dictates it. But that's why you have to talk to us first, so we can really find out what your true situation is, what your current situation is, what your plan in the future is, so we can really roadmap that out for you, because everybody's situation is different. But this is one thing that I could see prices taking a dip just with these mortgage forbearances.
Okay, the next question is, how would I make my home more attractive to home buyers?
It's tough to tell without really seeing your home and seeing all of that. When we do our home seller consultation with you, you'll walk us through the home. And again, we'll provide you all the options to sell. We'll provide you the as-is value of what it looks like now. We'll provide the guaranteed sale number. We'll provide the immediate buyout number. And then we'll give you what's called an ARV, an after repair value. So if we're noticing some things that you could change, if there's noticing things that you can do, we'll advise you on that. You just have to watch it, because sometimes like remodeling something isn't going to give you your return on investment. So you just have to watch it. That's why you have to reach out to us, and we'll walk you through that. Because sometimes you're like, oh, I'm going to remodel this kitchen, I'm going to remodel this bathroom. And it's like, well, if you do that and you're going to put $20,000 of work into it, are you really getting that $20,000 of money out of it? Typically the answer is no. So you just have to watch it. One thing I can advise on 100% of the time is just decluttering, making the home shine, decluttering, getting outside, trimming up the home, making that just like that entryway. When you walk up to a home, being like, hey, they really take care of their home. That's one of the main things that doesn't cost a lot of money and is really a top of mind with everybody. But anytime you ask those questions, it's tough to answer, because it depends on your situation and what you're looking to do, get out of it. Because we're always looking at things of ROI, return on investment. And sometimes what you put into the home is not exactly what you're going to get out of it.
Okay, the last question that I have right now would be, how low do you think or do you estimate interest rates will dip?
There's no crystal ball on that. No crystal ball on that. I mean, they've been, as you saw in that one chart, oops, sorry guys, as you saw in that one chart in the beginning here, they fluctuated from the low threes to high threes recently. We have no idea. We have no idea. I mean, the good news is that it's trending to go low. Could it drop under 3? Yeah, maybe. Again, nobody has a crystal ball on that. But we know that lenders are catching up with the demand that's happening. But if you're in a situation and you're trying to like negotiate, or not negotiate, but really dissect like fractions of a percent, like fractions of an interest rate, yeah, I would suggest let's know what your full situation is. But yeah, could they go under 2 or under 3? Possibly, but again, nobody has a crystal ball there.
Okay, and the next question: are there markets that you support and markets that you don't?
Yeah, from DLP standpoint, yes. So we service Pennsylvania, really from draw a line in the middle from like Harrisburg on east. We service Pennsylvania, and then New Jersey we service as well, and then we do service about 6 different markets in Florida. With all of that, you can still reach out to us no matter what state you're in. You can still reach out to us because we have a very large network of brokers and people that we know, like, and trust, that we can help you guys out. We can at least analyze your situation and then help guide you in the right direction of who you should talk to, no matter what state you're in. So.
Actually, we have a couple more. Can you list a few things that to take into consideration when evaluating a home? Or maybe, I guess, when doing a tour.
As far as, maybe like what we're looking at, well, for us, just general condition. Is there any like, so like when we're giving like cash offers out there, a lot of times the people are maybe in distress situations. Their home is super cluttered. We can look past all that clutteredness. We're just looking at the physical home itself then. Like, how old is the kitchen? Is there water damage in the home? Is there things that were just neglected? So when we're evaluating the home, we're looking at it from the eyes of a buyer. Obviously, we're the buyer in some of these situations, but we're looking at the eyes of a consumer and a buyer, because again, we're providing you all the options to sell your home. We're providing you what it'll sell in the open market, what we're going to sell it, or give you a cash offer on. So we're always looking at it from the eyes of the buyer, to answer your question. And really, as you're walking through a home, what are the things that stand out to you? Some of it will be like, hey, is there mold in this room? Is this kitchen completely outdated? Is there holes in the wall? Like, what are we looking at from that? We don't take personal items into consideration at all. We can look past clutter. I mean, if you have stuff all over the place, that's not a big deal. But we are always looking at it from the eyes of a buyer.
This is more of a renter question, but this is the last one that we have for now. Would you recommend I continue to look for renters if I was a renter?
Yeah, I mean, it's your situation. I mean, if you're looking for a rental, yeah, look for a rental. If you're looking for a home to buy, look for a home to buy. I think that's the answer to that, or the address to that question. I mean, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, home ownership, we're not jamming home ownership down people's throats. I mean, we love to help people out for rent. I mean, we have a whole leasing team that helps people out. And I keep defaulting to this question, or defaulting to this answer, is it depends on your situation. That's why it's so key for us to talk to you, get in front of you, whether it's on a phone call, whether it's a virtual meeting like this, eventually face-to-face. But again, it depends on your situation. And let me go to this one slide, because this kind of really just talks about, oops, where is it? Here is these decisions. Everybody has decisions, and we want to know what your situation is now, what you're looking to do in the future, and let's build a solution together. So yeah, if you're looking for a rental, we can help you out. If you're looking to buy a home, because that's what your future looks like to you, hey, let's talk about buying a home. If you're a renter that is so unsure because there's so many questions out there, or unknown things, of what the home buying process looks like, and you think you should rent a home, yet you didn't realize that you could buy a home. Well, hey, we'll show you all your options. We'll show you what that looks like, and then you make that decision from there.
That's all the questions we have right now.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate everybody's time. I mean, stay safe out there for sure. We'll support you in any way. Let me go to this last slide. Please, I mean, call us, reach out to us for anything. Go here, download our roadmap, help you out there. But please, anything you need, reach out to us. We're here to help. We're here to guide you through. We'll be jumping on another one of these in a couple of weeks, see where the market's at. If anything earth-shattering is up, go to our website, sign up for our email. We're sending out newsletters constantly because of all the ever-changing things that are happening in this market. So, but we're here for you. We're here for to be your number one source of information and here to help you guys out. So thank you, and look forward to talking to you guys soon.